I had a dream I was visiting someone in prison. It was a younger guy in his 20s, and I didn't know him very well at all. The visiting room was about the size of a house and was made up of 4 concrete walls lit by a set of fluorescent lights on the ceiling. The room had racks and tables of clothes for sale for anyone to browse through. I had visited him once before and had bought him a few things, so on the second visit he seemed excited to pick out some more clothes. He walked straight over to a fuzzy pink hoodie and held it up to himself, letting me know that it was his favorite. I told him I had to watch my spending because I didn't have much money coming in, and I would only be able to buy 1 or 2 things this time. He understood and left to shop around for a while. He came back with several things in his arms and a big smile on his face. I reminded him that I wouldn't be able to afford much, and that I wouldn't be able to buy everything he brought back. He looked a little deflated, but still hopeful, as he pulled out a sweater from what he gathered. He held it up and asked, "What about this?" I looked at the tag and it read $39. I told him I was sorry, but I couldn't afford that much. He seemed disheartened, but said it was okay and that he understood. Visiting time was ending and everyone was being called back to their cells, which were accessed by these elevator-looking pods near the wall. Everyone was clearing out of the room, and my friend was the last one out. I was looking around on one of the tables for the pink hoodie that he initially held up. I remembered it being cheap enough, and remembered him saying that it was his favorite as he set it aside. I hurried to grab it, hoping I'd still have time, but it was too late to buy anything, and it was zipped up in a clear plastic case. I quickly grabbed it and ran to meet him by the door he was about to walk out of, pulling it from the case and handing it to him with a wink. He slipped it on as he moved out the door, trying not to look suspicious. One of the guards saw the tail end of what just occurred and tried to say something as he approached, but my friend had slipped out the door, and I had tucked the empty package into a travel bag I'd brought with me just in time. He was baffled as he looked around for evidence of what he had seen, but there was nothing to see now. Unsure of what to do, he told me he would figure this out and that it wasn't over. I made my way into the lobby and past security, who waved goodbye to me as I walked out the door.